Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video we're going to be using this sketch here. I got it from Pinterest and I will leave it here, pause, you can get all your information and then come join me on at the craft table and we'll put it together. All right, so if you haven't already, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, so that way you get alerts whenever I upload new content. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I have a matte piece, which is the brown paper, and it's cut to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And what I did was I could have done just the pattern paper with the gold strip and then left the brown paper showing on the other side, but I decided to take one of our scraps and I just worked out the difference. So the blue paper is like 1.5 inches, so I figured if it's going to be 4 inches, then I just have to figure out what the rest of 4 inches is, right? So I decided to make it 2.5. So that page I'm putting down now is 2.5 by 5 1/4 in length. So when I put them both down, they're going to have an 1/8 of an inch border around all 4 sides as best as you can. You know what I mean? I do kind of have to move it around, wiggle it, because I want to make sure it's lined up and even. But it works out. There's only a really like thin little space in between the two papers, and it didn't matter because we were putting the gold strip over top of it, which would give it a finished look. Now, if you don't have any peel-offs, once you put this piece on top, you're really good to go. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. But I decided on this one, and I think my other one, I really wanted to use it, but I didn't want it to go around the matte paper. So this is probably one of the few times I haven't wrapped the peel-offs underneath. I just line it up from edge to edge, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so on this one, we're going to use the foil, not foil, is it like a foil? Yeah, the gold foiled peel offs, and I just took a couple of the extra, I guess it would be like leftover pieces, and I'm lining them up together because where they meet, the center image, the focal image is going to actually cover it, so it's not going to matter. And then the other side, even though it's going to be covered as well, I just grabbed the long piece because on this one, I wanted to keep them both the same width. Whereas with the blue one, which is actually, it's not really blue. Is it blue? You'll see in a second. Because that's the first card I did off camera when I bring it back in for you to see. On that one, I think we wound up using the blue. But I used a thicker strip on one side and a slightly thinner one on the other side. So now that that's attached to our card base, we're going to work on our image here. And I'm just going around the edges real quick. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm just trying to hit those fuzzies from when I cut it on my cutter. And I'm going to take the wet glue again, which if you saw me on the other pieces, I do that so it gives me time to be able to lay it down and get it nice and even. And then we're going to go ahead and get this laid down. And at first I was thinking, like, should I use foam? Like, should I put this piece up? You can. I chose not to on this particular one, but I don't think it would be a bad deal to put a little bit of foam tape underneath. And sorry, I had to stop there and then come back. But we're going to go ahead and continue on. Once again, tape runner, wet glue, and we're going to lay down our paper. And then in the back of the 6.5 by 6.5 pad, they have these tags. And I could have put a little piece of string through the circle. I think on this one, I decided to actually punch the little teeny circle out. I think I was able to see it, so I grabbed my pokey tool and I'm able to kind of like, yeah, peel it off. And then I'm going to still take the foam tape and lay down the squares and one more right in the center. It's going to hit right below, and then we're going to take the backing off. All right, and then I'm going to try and get that to go straight in line with the stripe, so that way just the main square is a little off kilter, you know. Now on here at the bottom, I'm going to put 3 Nuvo drops in the white, the ivory, and we're just going to tap it slightly, because you'll see when I bring the other one over, I must have slapped the crap out of it, because the dots went super flat. Look at that. I didn't even know I hit it that hard, but it's okay. Oh well. They dried super fast, let me tell you. So definitely, if you can, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I look forward to reading and commenting to everybody, or responding to everybody who leaves me a comment. And at the very end, I will have links to previous sketch videos. And if you want more, because this is number 222, you can go back to my playlist. I have a Friday sketch video playlist, and you can check them all out from the very beginning to where we are now, and hopefully you can see the growth. But thank you guys who have stuck in here with me, and I hope you have a great weekend.